Welcome to the podcast of School Beyond Limitations. In this podcast, you will learn how to guide your child through their school life with the intention to help them find their unique essence that will allow your daughter, your son to live a fulfilled and meaningful life. This is the perfect moment to actually invite Nina to come into into this kind of conversation, because Nina has graduated last year and is about to finish, her first university year at, at her university. So, Nina, maybe now it's your turn to share what you think about SPL in retrospect.
Mhm. Yeah, sure. So for me, I would say it definitely gave me more direction, because although it took me a bit longer to graduate than it would have taken me at my German school, I had more of an idea what I wanted to do afterwards, because I had the opportunity to kind of like spend some more time reflecting on certain things, and also getting to know a different like method of education, which was quite refreshing after only knowing the German educational system before. And that kind of gave me the opportunity to find out what exactly I wanted to do afterwards. And so I figured out I wanted to um, go into kind of the business area and study that, which I'm doing now. I'm studying international business, and also having the opportunity with the A levels to pick subjects to take exams in that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to take at my German school. For example, I did my exams in business, German, and accounting. And German and accounting are subjects that are not really taught at German schools. So that's an opportunity that I had. And also that has been very helpful here at university for me, because I kind of have some previous knowledge that others maybe uh, didn't really have the opportunity to acquire because of the more traditional schooling. So that's definitely been very helpful from kind of an educational and developmental point of view. And then from more of a personal point of view, I would say I've made great friendships. I think 3 of my best friends I've met at SBL, and because we kind of met in that online setting, and that was our kind of starting point, not being able to see each other at school in person every day, but rather online, and then only being able to connect in person on the residential weeks. That kind of, I think, helped actually also keep this friendship going after all of us graduating, because we're all in different countries at the moment, but we still stay in touch pretty much every day. Um, so yeah, that's definitely something very valuable for me that I've taken away from my years at SPL. And lastly, I would quickly talk about the residential weeks, which is like a great opportunity that I wouldn't have had if I'd gone to my normal school. I was able to travel a lot, see different places, and go through different programs, dive into different topics in each of these locations, which I'm very appreciative of, and definitely wouldn't have had the opportunity to do if I hadn't attended SBL. I think that sums it up pretty well.
That's very beautiful, Nina. And I see, yeah, thank you so much. Again, it opens our hearts immediately when we hear our students and former students talk like that about SPL, because this is why we are all here for, this is the reason, this is the calling. But I see a younger student with us whom I was not expecting, but I know that this younger student who joined us at the age of 8 uh, is ready to talk about her experience as well. Would you be ready, Annabelle? Yes?
Yes.
So,
So
what is your impression about SPL, Annabelle?
what my impression is that SBL is very student oriented, and that you really have time to connect with your facilitators and have that bond. And many people who I talked to about the school here in my village, they said, but your social interaction, what happens there? But it's actually not that the social interaction goes down if you go on an online school. Rather, it's that I actually upped my social interaction because I have so much more flexibility and time to meet with friends, family, and everything due to the time schedule and the flexibility that it gives me to travel anywhere. And on the residentials, we always meet with the school and have fun together and form new friendships.
Thank you, Annabelle. This is really very important because this is one of the questions that always comes up, right? And you just now stated it again, as much as Nina did, as much as Nayeef did, that you have your social life outside of school as well and within school. And when you hear a student say, I actually hear my friends every day and we talk to one another every day, that means a lot. Naeef, you wanted to say something.
Right. So I was listening to the respective facilitators and the parents, and I was picking on a few points they mentioned, and I really thought it's the right time to just comment on it a little bit. First of all, about the intellectual developments that she just mentioned now, and also the personal character development thing. I think that is one of the most appreciated sides of SBL, that one can really understand themselves better and constantly go for self-improvements. And I also would like to say that it is wonderful that this school is entirely an English-based school, because this is the language that unites us all and connects everybody together. So I really think, especially, looking at my peers who couldn't really speak English the first month when they joined in, but now they're quite proficient in English, and it's great to see how they have improved so much. And I think this is one of the greatest qualities of students, that they can connect with anyone around the world. And I think this is something also where SBL is great at, is uniting everybody from around the world. And I think Warren mentioned about, having a movie about SBL. Well, I can say that there might be something coming similar to that. We were working on that, so yeah, let's see where we can head to. But I would really like to say why SBL is possibly the perfect school. I would suggest for any parents to enroll their students to enroll their kids at, because this school not only focuses on academics, but builds a character. And I think it's really important that we build a character in a child that knows what they're doing, and that is very clear, who is very clear about their paths in life. And they are constantly working in a very uh, disciplined manner for whatever they're wanting to achieve. And I think SBL has certainly been great at this over the years. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, Naeef. And you were talking about the movie. We also have an anthem at SPL, which we usually also sing along all the time, because we are family, we are community, and we can rise up to beyond limitations. Thank you for joining. I do hope that you got a little bit of a feeling, not only an understanding, but a feeling, a perception of what SPL is all about. And if you think that this would be the right school for you, then reach out. Yeah, reach out to us. At School Beyond Limitations, we support our students find their unique essence. Feel free to share the content of this podcast with other parents. We are here to show that your children can indeed bring their unique essence into life. So, reach out to us if you think that this is what you'd like your daughter, your son to experience, or apply through our website. Also, leave your comments, your questions, or your review about the podcast. Share it with others. And as you know, sharing is caring.